Hi ARK fans, welcome to ARK Invest Daily, your daily dose of ARK information. Today we are going to put spotlight on one of the companies that insiders have bought quite a bit and ARK continues to buy as well. So stay tuned to find out which company that is, and we'll go over our daily routine of going over the biggest moves and also two new companies that they have invested in. So stay with me, please like and subscribe because that helps me with YouTube algorithms, and I'll see you on the other side. Thank you. Welcome back, guys. So we start with ARK summary section where we go over the high-level trends for KPIs like market value. So today, market value ending in 47.3 billion. And this is the latest for each of those funds that are present in ARK Invest. All the 8 funds, starting with the biggest one, which is ARKK, ARK Innovation Fund, almost 50%, actually 50% of the overall fund value. Then you have ARK Genomics, Next Generation Web, FinTech, robotics and autonomous. Then you have space exploration, print, and Israel. So that's the composition of this 47.3 billion. Today it is down a little bit, 0.6% compared to yesterday. It was 47.56. Today it's 47.29 billion. In terms of total number of companies that they are invested in, these are all the companies list of count of companies that are present in these individual funds, and total of 272. It's not just a simple sum of these because some companies repeat in many of those funds as well. So today the good news is they have invested in 2 more companies compared to yesterday's. Yesterday it was 270 companies, today it's 272. So stay with me to find out which one are those 2 new companies. But before, let's go over the biggest moves quickly. So we go over the biggest move 2 ways. One is by percentage of shares movement. So any company that has shares movement for more than 2.5% compared to yesterday or Friday, actually, because today is Monday. It will show up here on positive or negative side if the shares changed more than shares count changed more than 2.5%. These are the companies that follow that criteria. And then this is the rank in 272 companies they are invested in. Some of the really high ones too. For example, UiPath is one which is present in all the 6 ETFs, and they continue to buy more and more and more of this. Well, anyways, let's go over from the beginning. Farfetch Limited, 113 rank. 6% more shares bought, and this is one of the companies where which is a fairly new one, and it's not surprising that when they add a new company, they continue to buy quite a bit initially and until they settle down. So 76,000 shares bought today, not a big difference in market value though, just 3.1 million. Verve Therapeutics, 148 rank, 5% extra shares bought, not a big change in the market value. It's just 2.5 million. And the stock price has gone up quite a bit, as you can see, from $36 to $48 already. And surprise, surprise, this is the company that insiders bought a lot as well a couple of weeks ago. And that's where it rose up, the stock price. So today they have bought more. So we'll go over the insider data also for this company quickly and put a spotlight on this. UiPath, we already went over that. In terms of negative, so Huya Inc. is the one that keeps popping up every day almost, where they're reducing its shares. Bristol Myers, 9% removed, Tencent, 7. We did a episode yesterday where I featured Tencent and Roku, put a spotlight on those, and we saw how the stock price, how the shares count has been going down, how they have been divesting in it. Next is Pure Storage, 5% removed, PayPal, 5% removed, Novartis, 3% removed. The biggest one here is actually Tencent, 35.1. So this popped up yesterday as well, a big negative there too. Now let's change the threshold, change this to 0. Basically bring in all the companies first and then change this to some higher value, say 20 million. Yeah, just to see the biggest change by market value. So biggest change by market value is Tesla. Looks like the stock price reaching back up to $685.70. So that's great, 154. So Tesla basically saved them today, pretty much. Otherwise, they would be very red. They are already red, as we saw, 0.6% less than yesterday. But Tesla kind of saved them today. A lot of negatives today, as you can see. Tencent holding the biggest one, Fate Therapeutics, Teladoc, Intelia, Exact, Coinbase, Iovance, CRISPR. So those were the biggest moves. This is how the overall portfolio looks like compared to Friday. Tesla is the greenest green, and a lot of reds there. Coinbase, Intelia, Teladoc, Tencent, as we saw, Fate Therapeutics, Twist. So more red than green, but Tesla saving the day for them. and they are just 0.6% down only, not much. Now let's take a look at new and removed companies quickly. So these are the 3 new companies added actually. Well, 3 new, but one of them is already present in the ARK ETF, which is Farfetch, but it is new to ARKF. That's why it popped up here. So Khosla Venture Acquisition Corp, again a SPAC there, and they have started a position in ARKW for that. 110,000 shares, 1 million investment, that's it, not much. Then Concord Acquisition, another SPAC, 3.8 thousand shares there, hardly any investment, not even a million. And Farfetch, like I said, it's already there, but it is new to ARKF, new entry there. So those are the 3 new companies that are added. Let's go over Verve quickly. So in one of the past episodes, when I go over the insider buys, I showed you that Verve was the one that they bought a lot. These are the list of people and companies that bought a lot of shares, insider shares. Insiders buying shares for Verve, and the stock price has already gone up from 38 to 48, something like that. We just saw that. So that's the company, Verve. And let's put a spotlight on that. Select only Verve and see how they have been investing in it. Let's go here. Select Verve Therapeutics and select the date range since the beginning. I have been recording data since January, so that's that. But this company was added more recently, as you can see, on June 18th is when it was added. So they've been buying more and more and more ever since. They actually reduced a little bit here and there. This is more of an adjustment because, as you can see, it's 0.5, 0.3% that was removed. But then overall trend is high up. Stock price has been going up from 31 when they first invested to 48 now. The highest it has been is 60. That's when the insiders invested in it, I think. And this is the investment market value basically that they hold. ARK holds for this company 0.3 billion, 0.03 billion. Now let's also take a look at the ranking. This is the chart that I created long ago, and many YouTubers have copied it. Yeah, this is very useful. It's messy without highlighting a company, but when you highlight a company, it's becomes extra special chart where you can see how the company has been rising or falling through the ranks of 272 companies they are invested in. So when they started investing in Verve, it was at rank 167, went up all the way to 147, and now it is at 151 mark of 270 companies that they are invested in. So that's Verve, guys. Let's also quickly take a look at if it's present in multiple ETFs or no. Nope, only present in one ETF, which is ARKG. Yep, understandably so. So genomics is a special sector there. Generally, if any other ETF, it's any genomic company is present in, it's ARKK, but in this case, no, it's only present in ARKG. So that's all for today, folks. Please like and subscribe. That's a free way to show support to the channel, and I appreciate that immensely because it helps me with YouTube algorithms, and this channel will reach more and more people. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. That was your Daily Dose. Bye.